Hi everybody, I'm Dr. Boz. Welcome back. We are going to walk through fermenting chicken liver. Why? Why did I do this? I was curious after reading several articles on the process of fermentation and what it does, how it works, and why it's so beneficial, especially on the ketogenic diet. I started out in my early journey of ketogenic diet by learning how to make kombucha. Again, that's fermenting a sweet tea into almost a vinegar level of tea, but filled with bacteria and that fermentation process that not everybody likes, but is the strangest thing, as I've become more ketogenic, I don't like the sweet taste of things. I think it's too easy to push over the threshold of sweetness, and I can't believe how much I enjoy fermented foods. And I would probably be honest in saying I just didn't care for them that much before I was ketogenic. So that led to learning how to ferment cabbage into sauerkraut and some vegetables into fermented vegetables. And as I was studying this, I was fascinated that people would ferment meat. Like, why? How? So I took it to an extreme and said, okay, what is the most interesting meat to ferment? And it turns out that was liver. So I got a bag of chicken livers, I put them in a jar, I put a little salt in there and a little bit of liquid, and I just put the cover on. And in order to keep the bacteria from being anaerobic, you seal the jar, leave it at room temperature, and then you burp it, you open it once a day, at least for the first 10 days. And then you can probably slow down the fermentation a little by either putting it in a cool environment or like the refrigerator, or it was the fall, so I set it outside. And the reason I set it outside was, holy Hannah, was that stinky. So I have some pictures that have shown you what the liver looked like at the beginning, and I took some pretty good pictures the first couple of days. My husband banned it from the house by about the second week because even when the cover was on, it was unbelievably stinky, like, oh my goodness. So as the weeks turned into a couple of weeks, and my whole family was watching me ferment this saying, are you going to eat that? I mean, it literally looks like sewage. I mean, it's rotten meat. I get it. And in the background, I kept looking into why. Why do people do this? And where did it come from? And where did the tradition come from? So the process of fermenting meat, you'll first probably land on how they would ferment fish by burying the fish for a couple of months, coming back and unearthing the fish and feeding it to animals, specifically dogs. Watching how much the energy from the dogs and the coat from the dogs improved when they ate fermented fish. So that was the first place I saw fermented meat. The fermented livers are also called high meat. And you'll see several videos out there where people would eat the fermented liver and they would get a sense of euphoria. So I'm fascinated, like, what is that? Why? It turns out, again, that the fermentation process just makes it really easy for you to absorb that micronutrients. Much like in the other fermented processes, the bacteria does break down some of the nutrients and it leaves those vitamins a lot easier to absorb, and a small amount can result in a high amount of circulating nutrients from a fermented meat. All right, so in the process, I talked my oldest son into trying this with me because I'm totally chicken. I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't think I can do it alone. So he drives back from college, and I'm gonna have you check out this video as we tasted it after 4.5 weeks of fermenting it. All right, so I'm gonna open it up, and you'll instantly see that the dog, we have a new dog at our house, it's not even 6 months old, and oh God, it's so bad.
The dog just sat up. Oh, that's not funny with the smell, but oh wow, it is.
Okay, so we're gonna grab a piece. Okay, so that
It's black.
Yeah, well, that's what they were in all the pictures too. I don't know. Oh God.
Okay, let's cut it up and then
Okay.
let's put it down on this.
No, put it up on that so I can see it on the picture. Okay, so there's a piece of liver. Oh, okay, well, it still has a substance to it.
It's not
Okay.
And it'd probably be easier to swallow.
Okay, so cut that in half, and you can have half and I can have half.
It's already in half.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. All right, so.
It's just like your cookie.
Oh, shut up. There's a sink behind you, don't fall. I don't know if I can do it.
Oh, wow, it's so bad. You put it in your mouth and you don't think it's going to be bad. It's a lot worse than it's.
Okay, I'm going to put salt on mine.
That's a great call. Put salt on it.
Oh, God, the smell.
I kind of want to try it again with salt.
Okay, so it tastes as bad as it smells?
Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so I was building up in my head how bad it was going to taste. So part of it was that. And it's still on my tongue, like the taste. So I'm either getting used to it, or it doesn't really taste good.
Okay.
Let's see. Come on, your kid can do it.
Oh, God, that's embarrassing. It's liver.
I haven't put salt on it. It's going to taste like salt now. I can do it again.
Just wait, no.
I'm not eating that now.
I know. I'm going to try again. Oh, Lord.
I was chewing it, and I realized that was worse, so just swallow it.
Swallow it?
It's like you're... Oh, you did that joke.
I don't know if I can do it. Oh my gosh, I'm really brave.
It's like that last time I did this.
Okay.
We were filming for 3 days after that. That's not good.
I don't know what they call that.
I put it on. That's going to stink up the house.
I don't know if I can do it. Just don't know if I can do it. I can't do it. It just smells so awful.
I don't think I can't even smell it anymore.
Oh, that's a bit crazy. Okay, I gotta swallow it. Okay. Oh.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be laughing, but...
Okay.
It is awful.
So, all right. So we got the dog to eat some of the liver, and Prescott and I each ate 2 bites. And the next day, I was ready to feed some more to the dog, and I said, "All right, you get that we are never doing this again. I've got all of my curiosities satisfied. I don't need to try anymore. I feel very confident that whatever you get from high meat, I'm going to find a different way to get it because it just wasn't worth it. It was so stinky, and I mean, I did feel good. Today, I'm 24 hours from having the meat. I didn't get sick. You don't get food poisoning. It isn't as awful tasting as it is smelling, but the smell just got me. So before I went to give a bunch to the dog, my son says, "All right, I'm never going to have this opportunity again. I wonder if hot sauce would make it taste better." I'm so sad that I did not push record because, oh my goodness, he put the hot sauce on the liver and he could not swallow it. He could not swallow it. I think it's because it was a much bigger piece than we had the night before. And then it kind of like sat in his mouth. And as soon as you start to think about it, he spit it out and the dog ate it. So we are happy to say that we are done experimenting with that and we never need to do it again. So I hope you learned something. I hope you don't have to try it. You're welcome to try it. Be sure you don't make anaerobic bacteria by aerating it every day for the first 2 weeks and then just keeping an eye on it. I would love it if you do try it, that you record it and send it to me. That'd be awesome. All right, I'm Dr. Boz, trying to improve your health one ketone at a time. We'll catch you next time. All right, so this is our fermented liver that Prescott and I just tried, and we lived through it, but we're gonna give it to Minnie, the dog. Ooh.
Oh, move around.
It's a motion detector.
Yeah.
So, all right, Minnie, this is your treat.
Oh, she looks so excited.
Oh.
Oh, it's that big one we chickened out of. Oh, she's really going for it.
Come on, this side you can see her.
Okay, I totally expected her not to eat it.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. We didn't almost eat it.
Here, one more?
Give her one more.
I have lost my appetite. I'm just not hungry. I'm not nauseous though.
Yeah, that's so... Okay, that's enough video, right?
Yeah.